¿Qué tal, amigos? Bienvenidos a Diego Sports, bienvenidos a Diego Sport Manager. La verdad, Diego Sport Manager es la cuestión. Estamos para el primer directo, el primer gameplay de Football Manager 2021. Así que estamos atentos. Va a empezar en cualquier instante la transmisión. Un saludo a Mac.
What the fuck are you complaining about? No VAR in this league. Decisions be...
Ahí se pueden escuchar algunas voces. Chucha, se me salió la cuestión. ¿Ah? Del juego. Ahí vamos. Tengo bajito volumen. Ahí sí. Ahí le estoy subiendo volumen. Sí, qué bueno que estés bien, MacG. Y el único en el chat. Hay gente que está viendo este directo en otra parte del mundo. Un saludo a ellos. Un saludo a todos ellos. Ahí va a empezar. Ojo, ojo. Un saludo a Pedro Nicolás. ¿Cómo estás, Pedrito? Bienvenido, gracias por estar. ¿Practicaste lo que te dije? No, no he practicado nada, weón. No he practicado absolutamente nada. Vemos a Miles Jacobson, que es el director de todo esto que es Football Manager. Es el que está a la derecha, abajo. Deja ver si escucho, a ver si puedo...
Hello and welcome to your first look at Football Manager 2021. We're so excited to get stuck into the game today and show it off to the world for the very
Mark
first
G va a
time.
traducir.
But first, let's get the intros out of the way. I'm joined as ever by my good friend, colleague, and safe to say co-manager, Dominic Baker. Hello, Dom.
Hello, Tom. How you doing, mate?
I'm good, mate. I'm good. But more importantly than that, we're joined by a man who really needs no introduction.
Bonitas las camisetas, bueno, me gustan esas camisetas.
Miles, how are you? And thank you for joining us at what is probably
Quiero
the
tener una de
busiest
esas
time of the
camisetas,
year
bueno, yo no quiero
for you.
tener
It is a bit hectic, so I'm going to be
tengo esa
here
wea.
for a bit and then dropping off for a bit and then coming back a little bit later. But I couldn't miss this. You know, we're showing the game to people for the first time. We're all incredibly proud of it. I know that everyone in the team is loving it at the moment, and yeah, just trying to get the beta ready. Still got a few things, so it's not coming tonight for people who've been tweeting me that today. Definitely not coming tonight, but I'll be doing a bit more work on it later and then coming back in. But how good is it to be here? And we're all in staff uniform as well.
New staff uniform, yeah.
New staff uniform, yeah.
To celebrate FMFC. And lots of people have been asking me where they can buy these shirts from, and you can't. You're only going to have a chance to get one if you're a member of FMFC. So it's going to be a very exclusive club. But yeah, loving mine.
Yeah, it's a lovely fit, isn't it? Lovely fit.
It is. It's really good. And I've managed to
La
fit into a
traducción de Mark G,
medium
weón.
for my exercise during the lockdown. So I'm back into mediums rather than larges.
Love it.
No, mira, en general, Miles Jacobson está diciendo que no se podía perder esta oportunidad, que están muy orgullosos del juego que están creando, que la beta no va a salir esta noche y que quería ver el producto en la pantalla, así que ver cómo funciona. La beta, yo me jugué una carta, pensé que iba a estar entre hoy día y mañana, pero lo más probable es que esté la próxima semana. Bueno. Quiero decirles, eSports, agio. Exactamente, las camisetas no están para la venta, para un tal Diego Sports.
Just looking forward to manage Pedro, to be honest.
Avísame si hay caída, Mark.
Pretty much into the first team this season, and I've had a sneaky look at his profile, and he's looking good this year. So yeah, I'm excited to get our hands on him. And as you say, Tom, we're jumping straight into a save. We're 14 games in now. We're into December, so we can have that Christmas run up, so we can get into game to game to game and show you plenty of match action, of course.
Yeah, absolutely, plenty of match action.
In the first season, there's certainly a lot of games because it's the compacted championship season dates. So lots of matches.
Plenty to get through. But as well as all the match action, we'll be obviously running you through a host of new features, not just the big ones we announced last month in the headline feature reveals, but also some of the stuff we've covered.
¿Cómo le va, Dropbox? ¿Cómo está? Bienvenido, gracias por estar. Igual a Gonzalo Pinto.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be great.
Este juego es el más descargado y
Obviously,
agradezco
goes
esto.
without saying,
Sebastián Rojas,
if
¿cómo
you
está ahí?
have a question, feel free to tweet us. I'll be looking at my phone on Football Manager, or of course, easier, put it in the chat, and we'll try and sift through all the drop the beta.
Queremos
and
ver,
answer some actual questions.
queremos
When we've got
ver,
Miles here, we should use his
queremos
time
ver.
wisely, I think.
Absolutely. One thing we should say before we get started is that this obviously, as Miles said, it's not a beta version of a game. It's obviously not a final version of a game. So there's a few things that aren't 100% final here. There's a lot of things that will change when you get the beta that you'll see in this stream. And when you finally get to play the game, you'll notice some differences there. We're obviously all working from home as well, as you can see. So there's all sorts of things that could happen. Our Wi-Fi could drop out. It's bonfire night here in the UK. So there could be fireworks going off. Hopefully when we score a beautiful goal, that'd be a lovely timing, wouldn't it? The doorbell might go, but it's the beauty of these modern times that we're operating in.
My partner could walk directly behind the camera as she just did.
We're live. Anything could happen. But while I get us set up on the game, Miles, why don't you kick us off with giving us a bit of background into FM21? Obviously, this has been a year unlike any other, and we've had to make quite a few changes. We've had to adapt to the times. And can you just talk us through what sort of things we've had to change this year?
Dropbox,
and what sort of things
porque hay
we've
tres
had
tipos
to,
en la pantalla
bring
hablando.
in to
Lo que pasa
ensure
te
we're
cuento,
working as
ellos
well as
son
we can in this situation.
los desarrolladores del juego, de Football Manager,
kind of used to having people working
y
from home,
están
right?
explicando
It's
más o
been
menos
part of the DNA of the studio for the
qué
last
cosas
20 years,
están haciendo,
but
que
a
van a hacer un
percentage of the
gameplay
studio, although it was a
oficial del
small
juego, pero que
percentage,
todavía no
been
está en la
working
fase
from
beta,
home.
o sea, está como en la fase final de
Since
la
March,
fase alfa,
we've all
que es
been
la
working
primera
from
parte
home.
del
And,
desarrollo del juego.
you know, the
Entonces,
key things
una vez
with
que
that,
salga la beta,
it's not as easy
ellos,
working from home as it sounds,
a los que
'cause,
precompramos el juego,
I don't know what
va a
you're
estar
wearing in
disponible.
the bottom
Entonces, yo
half,
apenas
Tom,
salga la
but I
beta, voy a
presume you're
estar
wearing trousers tonight,
haciendo
you're not just sat there in
transmisión.
your PJs.
Y
There've been a lot
están
more
tratando de darle el
meetings than
contexto a lo que
normal.
están
I
mostrando.
tend to be on
Ellos van a
Zoom
mostrar el
calls
gameplay
all
como está
day,
hasta ahora.
which isn't that great. I
¿Cachai?
am under desk
Y es más que
cycling
nada
at the
para los
same time,
fanáticos.
which
Bueno, en
those
el caso
people
mío,
on
yo
social media will know I've
quiero que
bored
salga
enough
luego la
people
wea.
with that. I'm doing it now.
Y como hasta cuándo dura
So
este directo,
that
yo
keeps
espero
me-
que dure más o menos
keeps me
hasta
a
las
little bit sane, but
5,
we've
pero
had
yo creo que se va a
to-
extender hasta las
we've had
5 y
to
media.
change
¿Por qué
the
no
way
hasta
that
las
we work
6, weón?
entirely by all of us being at home.
Pero me interesa ver algunos detalles
It's taken us
del
time
juego
to
hasta ahora,
adapt.
pero
There were some
no.
people that adapted
Nada
really
más que
quickly.
eso.
There are other things that there are other
Mark
people
G,
that were a
supongo
bit
que
slower
no
to
te
adapt.
interrumpo,
Everyone is
Foxfit,
different.
po, weón.
Everyone's in different situations. I'm really lucky in that I've got a little garden out the back, and I don't have multiple flatmates, which a lot of our team do, and I don't have kids running around, which a lot of our team do. So we've had to take all of that into account with every person in the team. We went on a big hiring
bienvenido.
spree to bring more people
Sale,
in,
el
to be
juego
able
sale
to
el
deliver
24 de
the best
noviembre.
games we possibly could,
Y
and they've hit the ground
la
running and
beta
done an incredible
se supone
job.
que debería salir,
But the feature set that we've
si no
ended
es-
up having with the
debería
game is
ser a
very
finales de
different
la
to
próxima
the
semana, o
feature
sea,
set
como 2
that we
semanas
had
antes
to-
de
we
la
thought
salida
we were
oficial.
gonna have in February and March.
La beta la pueden jugar
Because we
quienes
took all of that
precompran el
stuff
juego.
into account, and that meant that some features have
O sea,
been
tú vas a
moved
la tienda de
to
Steam
future
o a Epic
game versions, and then other features that were
y,
down for
y,
future
precompras
game versions, like the
y
agent
tienes acceso a la
availability,
beta del juego,
for
que
example,
es,
that has
por
been
decirlo
brought
menos, casi la
into
final.
FM21
O sea, ya de ahí
because
se le arreglan
we
un
had
par de
the people
detalles y
that were
sale
able
a la
to work
venta
on
el
that.
24.
And I think this is something that some people don't understand as well. We have a lot of specialism inside the studio. So the match engine team work on the match engine. The transfer AI team work on the transfer AI. You can't just turn around and go, okay, the transfer AI guys, we're going to park your features because we want to do some more match stuff, and you come over here and do that. It doesn't work like that. And the same way as if you ask a guitarist to go and play the drums for a song, they're probably not going to be as good as that. Or ask a centre forward to play at right back, they're probably not going to be as good at that. So there's been lots of juggling to end up coming up with a feature set. And I don't think the feature set was finalised until the end of July, early August time, which is way later than it's been in the past, and way later than we would like it to be in the future. Me and the features team are already working on FM22, as well as
La
carrying on
traducción de
working
Mark
on
G, weón,
FM21,
impecable,
because we want to be ahead of the curve.
Están hablando de Diego Sports.
Realistically, we're not going
Voluntad
to be
Diego
back in the
Sports.
office. I don't think we'll be back in
Y
the
de sus
office until
suscriptores.
like Easter or the summer next year, and we're going back to a different office because we've grown so much in the last few months. We don't have space for them all in our old office, so we're going to move to a new office in the same complex. And if you are interested, if you are looking for a job at the moment and you're interested, please go to sigames.com careers. Another 4 jobs went live this week. I think we've got 19.
Está ofreciendo
19
pega a
roles at
Miles
the moment.
Jacobson. Dice que
We
en
want
C
loads of
Games
great
o
talented
SI
people
Games están
to
ofreciendo
join us.
varios puestos de
So,
trabajo.
I
Por
think
si les
all of us
interesa, weón, es
were
la
a little bit
tremenda empresa.
concerned because of the
Ya
lateness of
quisiera yo
everything.
trabajar ahí, weón.
And I was possibly a little bit blinded to some stuff because I've been working on it so much that it's like, right, do we have enough? Do we have enough?
Así que Mark G,
And
weón,
the
dedícate a la
feedback from people
programación,
who've
weón,
been
o a la animación,
lucky
o a la
enough
weá
to
que
play
sea,
the
pero
alpha so far has been
debe ser un agrado trabajar así, weón.
And the one question that I ask people, that I always ask people is, does this feel like a game that was made during a pandemic, or does it feel like the next version of Football Manager? And every single last one of them has said the latter. So, you know, I couldn't be prouder of the team and the work that's gone in, and not just the dev team. The work the comms team have been doing as well has been brilliant. You know, trying to do pack shots when you can't take photos of anyone. It's things like that people don't think about. But we've still managed to get all that stuff done and looking great. We've got all the trailers looking great. Getting all the features out there. People seem to be excited. And, you know, I am too. I can't wait for people to play it. And I know that I'm the reason that the beta isn't going out at the moment because the game isn't. I'm not ready to declare it beta yet. Hopefully, in the coming days, it will be, and then more people will be able to see it. But I'm not sure which build you're on at the moment, Tom. Are you in the build with the old pitch textures?
I believe so. Yeah. Yeah.
So one thing to note when you're looking at the match and when you're seeing the new animations and thinking it all looks really good, there might be some problems in this build actually seeing the ball, which is one of the biggest things that you'll notice going from alpha to beta. Is we've had good changes to the pitch texture and the shadows on the ball that have made a real difference. But yeah, it's really exciting.
Cool. Let's get into it.
I'll tell you what. Let's jump straight into it then. Let's get into FM21.
Ahí van a ir al juego. Ya
away,
están listos. A ver, la transición.
I can't believe we're playing Forest first.
Ellos son Watford. Y tienen que enfrentarse al Nottingham Forest.
On day one.
Ya llegan, harto partido jugado, ya en 14,
well,
weón.
So we can get straight into the action.
Well, exactly.
Me and Dom haven't spoken about this, so you know we could have arguments about the starting line.
I hope we do. I hope there's a bit of back and forth and a debate that I'll ultimately probably lose. So
ahí está
let's get into tactics.
La pantalla de táctica.
I mean, you're both the Watford fans here.
Que básicamente es muy similar a la anterior, pero si se fijan acá en la parte derecha donde está la información de los jugadores, esto ha cambiado. La información, la condición y la forma. Ven que ahora aparece un corazón y un pulgar arriba. Pedro, estoy traduciendo, yo no noté ni una mierda porque soy menor de edad.
Because Troy is unfit, but what I would like us to do is actually keep this formation because this is how I want Watford to be playing this season rather than how we are at the moment.
It is fate. So as we say, we're one day away from the next game. Training's gone well. We're sitting all right in the table. We're 7th in the table in stands.
Ahí están las competiciones donde está participando el equipo de Watford. Tienen la Championship, copas amistosas. ¿Qué onda? ¿Se cayó la transmisión o qué? ¿Qué pasó, MacG? Dime, MacG.
Can I just point something out here straight away? Last night, I got a load of messages because Sheffield Wednesday had their points deduction changed from 12 points to 6 points. Just to show how quickly we work, you can see there that Sheffield Wednesday will start the game with a 6-point deduction and not a 12-point deduction.
There we go.
El detalle, Sheffield Wednesday, se le descontaron 6 puntos por una violación a un RG, ¿no? Una violación al reglamento. Ahí está la previa.
Absolutely, and a lot of optimization work's gone into that.
Bueno, ahí está el aviso, el consejo de formación que te da nuestro segundo entrenador o alguien más de tu cuerpo técnico. Y acá está la típica presentación previa al partido. Aquí está el análisis mensual de rendimiento, el reporte del análisis que te indica todo el dato. Acá está lo que yo hablaba en otro video, que es de los expected goals. Y acá, todos estos datos son increíblemente útiles. Opposition conversion rate. La tasa de conversión de la oposición. Ahí está Watford, que está en la mitad. Y acá está, por ejemplo, el Sheffield United. Acá arriba están el Leicester. Detalle bastante completo. ¿Cómo está Chelito, Soccer Manager? Gracias por unirse a la transmisión. El logo de Side Sports que se asoció con ese Games para aparecer en el juego y darle un toque más realista porque Side Sports es especialista en este tipo de estadísticas, que es el expected goals. Ven, acá están los tiros por juego de cada equipo y acá está la tasa de conversión. Buen detalle. Ahí los cuadros indican diferentes conversiones. ¿Qué tan buenos son en cuanto a la llegada y todo eso? Pero Nicolás, sí, llegamos lejos ayer con Chile, pero vamos a seguir, vamos a hacer una revancha más adelante. No te preocupes.
Exactly. King got second place in goal of the month as well. Happy days.
He's got a great long shot on him has Domingos.
Yeah.
He won't get your tap-ins, but will get you 30-yard screamers.
Mira, acá le está indicando que la directiva le metió una inyección de dinero al equipo por 21 millones y medio de libras esterlinas. Ahí viene mira, este es el nuevo salón de prensa del equipo, donde salen arriba los periodistas. Y acá abajo el inicio. Tenías el oficial de prensa de tu equipo y ahí tu personaje, el manager. Y ahí tienes que comenzar la conferencia de prensa. Y ahí te dice quiénes están, los periodistas que están, a qué medio pertenecen. Un detalle bastante mejorado a lo que tenemos actualmente. El piano de Mark está evaluado. Estoy con Verdugo de Chile ayer. Ay, no fui bueno. Llegué a soñar con ese weón.
Sometimes, I don't think we had it here, but sometimes you'll even get warnings about the sort of stuff the board want you to avoid.
Hay dos botones para comenzar la conferencia de prensa, uno arriba y otro acá. Y este circulito que está en la parte superior derecha de la pantalla, que quizás no lo ve, se ve bastante borroso, indica ahí la cantidad de preguntas que te van a hacer. Entonces, por cada pregunta que te hacen, se va cerrando el círculo.
Your relationship with the board, they will affect your relationship with the players as well.
Obviamente, lo que dice Miles es que todas estas respuestas que tú des a la prensa afectan algo al equipo, ya sea positivo o negativamente. O sea, hay que tener bastante ojo con las respuestas que se dan. Pene figura ayer. Cállense, gringo. ¿Cómo estáis, Master? Hoy Master no te tengo de admin, weón. Pero Master, ¿por qué no me dijiste, weón? Ya, Master es moderador del canal. Ahí está tu admin, po, weón. Este es el otro canal, po, weón.
Troy Deeney appears to not just be a great fit in terms of your team style, but also for squaring up against Forest. Do you agree? So you're getting a lot more...
definitely his sort of match.
Y aquí le estaban diciendo que Troy no sé cuánto no están bien físicamente.
Absolutely. Cavaselli, it's like we're getting
Cavaselli tiene un número de atributos y mucha gente piensa que puede marcar la diferencia y después de esto viene el sumario que te indica el feedback de la oficial de prensa. Dice que estuvo bien, las notas más destacadas de la conferencia de prensa, la relación con los periodistas ahí está cerrada la conferencia de prensa.
People, please ignore the watermark in the bottom left corner that you already spotted, because it's not the beta version.
Ya, yo Pedro está lesionado.
That's probably changed for the beta candidate build, but that should still stay.
El máster no fue admin.
Tom's not well.
5 segundos.
I know, Pedro, you said you were looking forward to managing Pedro.
Ya anda a saltar la cuerda, máster, weón.
I think I'll leave here, chaps.
Bueno, va a hacer gimnasia, weón. Quiere quitarle el puesto a Proboste.
It is going to be difficult.
Mira, Francisco Sierra Alta, weón. Ah, mira, Tony Dini. Ah, mira. Could you try to explain to Francisco Sierra Alta that if he works hard, no sé cuánto, que me gustó esto, que es tener la interacción con los jugadores por diferentes cosas, más que en Football Manager 2020. Se viene el momento del partido, está avanzando, esta parte del calendario no ha cambiado nada, se mantiene tal como está. ¡Chapa! Llega Valdivia, se va a La Serena, no tengo idea, Victoris, solo la aprieta, es premium también en Fox Feed. Eso es lo que ve Mark G, yo creo. Mira, la reunión de fichajes para determinar estrategia. Ahí asiste el dueño, el director de fútbol, el asistente y el entrenador. Ahí Gino Pozzo dice que ha llamado a esta reunión porque está por empezar la ventana de transferencia y quiere alinearse con los demás para ver qué se presenta en el mercado. Y ahí están los puestos clave donde necesitan. Ahí está el director de fútbol. Las áreas donde tiene que ser reforzado el equipo. Will he move in January? So it would be good to be looking at players to replace him. Y acá te dan dos opciones. Una es comenzar la reunión y la otra es que le gusta la lista que ve acá, que tiene, pero que la verán en los reportes del centro de scouting. Diego Pablito Suárez, Diego amigo y juega Coquimbo. Ojalá clasifique, ojalá pues mi amigo. Y que llegue a la siguiente ronda de la Sudamericana. Ojalá, pero está complicado. Sí. Felicito a McGee por dejar de hablar en mayúsculas. Me alegro, yo también. Sí, también la Católica. Contra Sol de América. Mira, Troy Dini, aquí está informando Filippo Girardi que Troy Dini no tiene ningún hombre juvenil detrás de él, entonces tal vez valdría la pena buscarle un reemplazo. Ya, acá en esta pantalla de los scouters te da más opciones. Creo que veo varias opciones más. Agent Availability, que es un nuevo botón que se agrega, donde tú le preguntas a la gente, al agente del jugador, su disponibilidad para venir, para ir a tu club. The sort of focuses and assignments that you want your scouts and your analysts to do, which I think we've talked a little bit about it in the. Y acá está la instrucción que se le da a la gente, a los scouts, para que busque los jugadores según lo que tú buscas. Los busquen de acuerdo a lo que tú quieres, eso es. Entonces el estilo de juego, la habilidad actual, la habilidad futura, potencial habilidad, si tiene alguna habilidad especial, el rango de edad, la duración de la búsqueda, las fuentes de búsqueda. Y acá le dice analistas
as well.
buscarán por.
Be able to look
Y acá
through
tú
the
le das
game
el
as
filtro
part of doing XG.
para
Goals per 90, expected goals per
para
90.
que busque jugadores. Por ejemplo, ya
You know,
tiene
a lot more stats
uno de
ratio
los
now over
ítems
90
es
minutes,
shots
which
on
is
target,
how
que
a lot of
son
analysts
tiros al
report
arco,
their data to
tiros al
the
objetivo,
managers and to the coaching
y ahí tú
staff
le
and to
pones
the
un
players.
porcentaje y
So,
según eso
again, just
ellos
another
van
example of
buscando
how we're
jugadores.
mirroring real football, which is obviously
La verdad es que
what we
Tini ya
strive
no
to do
podrá
every
hacer
year.
nada
So
para
let's
su
look for
equipo ni por el
expected goals as well.
capitán y figura, ya pasó su etapa. Así
And
es.
we'll go
Yeah,
on.
and to do
Sí,
this,
y hay 3
we
equipos
spoke about
chilenos
this
en
in the
competencia
analysis and
sudamericana.
stats blog, Tom, that we wrote,
Vamos
which is
chilenos.
live on FMFC now. You can read that only through signing up. That's on the website waiting for you when you sign up. And to do this, not only did we add new stats, but we
Y acá
had to redefine
se le dan otra
our
opción al
existing
right.
stats as
Let's
well,
move
so
on.
that
Si
everything was brought
continuemos.
up to date and that the new stats could
Porque ya
impact the
vieron
old
el
stats.
primero
So,
que es
as
Advanced
you see there,
Forward
it's
para el
probably
primer
one of the
equipo.
best examples you can get of sort
El
of
que sigue es
everything that Pantalla
puntero
is ranked by,
derecho.
you know, and everything
Más
that
atrás
you
viene
can demand your
un
scouts for now as
mediocampista
well. So,
defensivo
when
y
we're
un
talking
lateral
about
derecho. Eso es lo que
stats,
busca el
obviously
equipo.
Football Manager
Acá
is known for stats, but it's a
hay otros
complete
potenciales
overhaul.
objetivos que
It really is.
pueden ser de interés del
Really
entrenador.
can't underestimate
Y
the
más
work
abajo
that's
la
gone
opción
on there.
de
It's crazy what's
adherir
gone on under
más
the hood.
a la
Yeah,
agenda.
absolutely. And I think one of
Entonces
the other
ahí
things
puedes
I've noticed
seguir
this
con
year is
el
how
siguiente o
those headline features that we talked about
pedir
and
que te
some of the
envíen
other
el
features
reporte
we've talked
para
about
tenerlo
and that are
considerado
on
en una
FMFC
fecha posterior.
as well. The way it all links together is really, really clever, and
Bastante
like you
interesante
feel
y
like, okay, I'm using
me
that
gusta,
there,
me
that's
gusta
going to feed into this.
que
And it
hayan
helps to build this
adherido
like,
esto.
bigger picture that you can take
Quizás
with you
también
and adapt
me
and
hubiera
plan
gustado que
for
hubieran
and build
considerado
into
la posibilidad de que,
your plans for the rest of the season,
como
which is
muchos
great.
equipos,
Tom,
además de esto, que uno tirara nombres y que
Tom,
el
before you
director
click
deportivo
yes,
se
can we
encargara,
look at one more, please? Because there's something I want to show people.
como suele pasar en
Okay,
muchos
sure.
equipos.
So
You let me know
let's,
when you get to that.
Hay muchos
see
equipos
the
que contratan
reports.
sin tener
Yeah.
la opinión del entrenador.
Right,
Po.
click on the
Pregúntenle a
agent
varios.
availability button, please.
Here we go. Here
Oye,
we go.
llegó
Very nice,
Dudamel a la
very
U.
nice.
There you go.
¿Cómo les quedó?
Another
So,
one of
yeah,
my
thing of
favorite
beauty.
features.
Mira,
This
tenía
is
un
you
chat
calling
remoto,
up the agent,
jugador
basically
interesado
having a
en
little
unirse.
chat where the
Amelia
agent will
Mullins,
tell
que es
you
la
bits and
agente,
bobs and what it's going to take to get the
le está,
player to move there. This happens to
está
be a player
contenta de
who's
que
already
el equipo esté
interested,
interesado
incoming, but
en
with
fichar
players who might
a
not be
Bright
interested. It will
Osail
give you
Samuel.
little tips about
Y
what you
acá
need to do
te
to
da
make
la
them interested.
instrucción de qué es
So
lo
if you want
que
to sign
quiere
Kylian
para poder
Mbappé
hacer
for
posible
Barnet, you might not be able
la movida.
to. He might just turn around and say that he'll never be
Ahí está el
interested,
entrenador.
but it might be that you
Está
turn
bueno
around
esto,
and
me
goes, hey,
gustó
get
también, es
into
una
the
buena
top continental
adición
competition,
al juego,
and then maybe I'll
que
be
los
interested
agentes
in
te
coming and
busquen o
talking to you.
tú buscar a los
Yeah, and
agentes
again, what I
para
was saying there, perfect example
tasar
of how
jugadores, para
different
cotizar,
elements of
me
the game
parece bien.
are brought into the big areas that we've been talking about. Here we've got a remote chat. It's a fantastic way to get that quick information, and you just absorb it. Go, okay, that's what I need to do. Brilliant. And then again, you can go through, take the meeting, and
Y ahí
then I
salió la
believe
reunión.
we're almost ready to
Let's
get
get
Los
into a
reportes,
game.
y esto también viene en el
Let's get
juego
into a game,
normal,
it's what
en
the
el
people want. Let's do it.
2020.
Right, we're here at match day. Now we talked a bit about how match day
Este es
has been
otro dato,
revamped.
este es
There's a lot
otro
of detail
ítem
on that,
donde
obviously, on the
están
match day blog. You're
mejorando,
going to see it
están
in action
haciendo cosas
here.
nuevas, que es en el
First
día
things
del
first,
partido.
the tactical meeting.
Esta va a ser la pantalla,
Something that, again,
temperatura a la
massively helpful
izquierda,
and borrowed from
el
real
dato
life
del
as well
partido
from our conversations
al
with
medio, la
managers.
fecha,
We talked to a lot of managers
el estado
about
del campo
this,
de
about
juego, los
how
tickets
they
vendidos,
prepare
sobre
for
cuánta
match
capacidad
day,
del
when they
estadio,
tell players
la
who's
táctica
starting, who's on the
esperada
bench.
para la
It's
oposición,
been,
para el
you
equipo
know, a
rival.
really helpful process
Esta no
to
es
get that
la
insight from
formación con la que va a aparecer,
managers
porque
right throughout the
eso se
game.
ve
It's
después.
been
Em,
fantastic for us.
Acá tienes el apoyo
I'll tell you what, let's do.
para, o sea, las recomendaciones que te da tu segundo entrenador. Tiene dos jugadores lesionados, entonces ahí tiene que hacer los ajustes correspondientes. Yo soy de la U, pero apoyo a los equipos chilenos en Copas Continental. Muy bien, Pedro Nicolás, me parece. Yo también los apoyo. Los apoyo. ¿Y cómo crees tú que le vaya a la U con Dudamel?
Managing the team nowadays is a bit more of a team effort, and hopefully that comes across in these sort of screens that you see before a game now.
So we've got a couple of players out here injured at the moment. Tom, can you click on the on quick pick on the little arrow next to it?
Absolutely.
So yeah, we've got. I think there's a couple of new options in here, but maybe we're not seeing them at the moment. But yeah, if you do the pick without restriction.
Ahí está, están haciendo escogiendo un equipo rápido, de forma rápida.
So Isaac's success is back fit. That's a miracle. But hey, it means that we've got an inside forward, so that's good.
There you go. And Tom, could you just toggle the on the tactics pitch? in the left box next to Dini's head. Left. There you go.
Which one do you want?
Let's just cycle through and see. But I want to get the roles and the duties out there so we can see what we're working with here.
So let's bring up. If you can click on Isaac Success's duty, please.
Perfecto, esto también lo quería ver. Este otro cambio que introdujeron, que es abajo, si ustedes se fijan, donde está la foto del segundo hombre, que aparece una descripción y sale un gráfico con el movimiento del jugador. Por ejemplo, están hablando de un delantero interior de apoyo. Y acá en la gráfica te muestra lo que hace su jugador, que es mucho más, más amigable sobre todo para los usuarios que comienzan con Football Manager. Esto es súper útil.
Yeah, it's brilliant. And also we can see there as well, we changed
Ahí está, el trabajo interior.
Talk us through a little bit about
parte acá, parte en la orilla y se va metiendo hacia adentro. Eso es lo que hace el interior de apoyo.
People basically weren't understanding what the dials meant.
Acá.
And when they were asking me what they meant, I couldn't explain it either. So we knew that we needed to make some changes.
Todos los roles tienen una gráfica como esta, que es súper útil.
For this as well. So, you know, the coach
sí, muy buena edición
his opinion or her opinion on how the player is going to play in that particular role, and you get these for all of the, not just the roles but the duties as well, so you can really fine tune it.
Yeah, it's really good, really clear, really helpful. Are we ready to get into the game then?
Aquí
I
viene
think we should talk for another half an hour. No, I think we should talk for another half an hour and not let people see it. But then I'm cool. So hit that submit button and let's go.
Let's get into it.
Ya empezar el partido, vamos a ver.
You can see
sí, el 24 de noviembre sale Nacho. No salió, está mostrando gameplay para el fanático.
Tom, you're cheating though.
No, yo estoy esperando a que salga la beta, weón.
So you should always set opposition.
Esta va a ser la versión que va a salir. Está en la beta, todavía no la van a sacar. No sé mira, yo espero que la saquen mañana, bueno, así tengo la ilusión. Pero lo más probable es que sea la próxima semana. Así se presenta el día de hoy las formaciones. Es como cuando te pasan las formaciones en los estadios a los periodistas, así va a quedar. La fecha, el campeonato, es como la hoja oficial del equipo, en este caso el Nottingham Forest, las formaciones, capitanes, sustitutos y el árbitro. Esto también cambió, miren la gráfica.
Now, I've seen a few people commenting on social that gestures are just a replacement for the tone system. And just want to say on that, there were 6 tones in the game. There are more than 30 gestures.
Qué bueno
so you get shown gestures that
entonces acá tienes a los jugadores. Es como si estuviera ahí en el camarín. ¿Cachai? Tenía a los jugadores alrededor. Y tienes las opciones de... Y aquí estamos, mira, con las manos arriba, apuntando con el dedo, así con los brazos juntos, las manos en los bolsillos, en la cintura, dando ánimo, y los brazos abiertos.
Go for it. Not reaction, but you know.
Dale, digo, que caganda, dice Jorge Hernández. Está bonito, está bueno. Está súper bueno. Ya, los equipos en cancha. Esta es la presentación. Está bastante mejorado. Está bastante mejorado. Se fija arriba la transmisión como en los partidos oficiales. Forest Watford. La estadística del partido. La formación abajo. Con los números, instrucciones, los gritos, la mentalidad de tu equipo. Y el visualizador. Con la formación de los dos equipos te indica estado físico, la nota promedio de cómo está jugando en el encuentro. Obligado a esperar a que salga en Steam verde, ¿cierto? Chapanamera, Guajira, Chapanamera. Qué manera de perderse con la noche sala de Zamorano, ¿cierto? Esto también Quiero ver.
This is. I
Bueno,
don't know
mejorado.
how this is looking for you live, but it's looking a bit pixelated for me.
Yeah, a little bit here as well.
Hopefully, it's looking better
Foster.
for people live.
El arquero
Because the game is not this
está
pixelated.
jugando con jugadas clase.
Okay, great.
Veamos bien a
I've
Navarro.
just been told by someone that it's all good live, so that's good. This might
Me
actually
gusta
be with the new
la cámara que puso.
with
Voy a
the new
buscarla en
pitch textures
FM20,
as well,
capaz que no
because
esté.
I can't see the ball quite
Bueno,
closely.
ataja al arquero.
So we've spoken about the match engine a lot in the blog, and Nick Madden is the producer of that team, and the match AI team worked really hard this year. Starting off looking at
Se ve más
defensive
fluido
play and midfield play
el juego en
through the
cancha. Es
center,
como.
rather than
No
just
se ve tan tosco.
concentrating on attacking play,
Está jugando con el pene.
which has maybe been a little bit overpowered in the past. But
Y ahí está el XG Match Story. ¿Qué es lo que te indica la cantidad de ocasiones contra la cantidad de conversión? Hay 0 de 0 de 0, no hay nada.
That's what the game plan is.
Well, yeah, with XG of 0 and no shots at all from Forest.
That's very realistic for us at the moment. One thing I love as well during a match is the data.
Está claramente que la línea roja es el equipo local, que en este caso no ha hecho nada, no ha llegado al arco rival. Y el Watford tiene tiene las líneas de la barra ahí bien arriba porque ha sido el equipo que ha dominado. Pero así todo, el XG total del Watford es 0.23. 0.23. O sea, iría ganando 0.23 a 0. Está muy claro el césped. Es muy defensivo.
It's tempting.
Getting the most press on social media that I've seen.
Let's go ahead.
People are loving the water bottles.
John, why are you creating memes on our live stream?
Well, I was just pointing out that it's there. I can imagine that people have spotted it straight away, so I thought I'd give like to it.
Ahí el inicio del segundo tiempo. Ahí está. Ahí le cambió lo cambió a jugadas destacadas como en detalle.
You can expect getting a few requests for 2D as well for our 2D players, so maybe we can fit to that later down the line.
Yeah, I think last year we did it where we played one game in 3D, one game in 2D, and then we put it up to the vote, didn't we? So maybe we can do that again.
Good. That sounds good to me.
Hopefully your notes.
Dentro de las cosas que agregaron al juego, hay un fuera de juego ahí. Está el asunto de que, por ejemplo, ahora si un jugador se cambió de equipo y le hace un gol a su ex equipo, es posible que no lo celebre, a no ser de que haya salido mal de ese equipo. Por ejemplo, Pinilla, si salió mal de la U y juega por Coquimbo y le hace un gol a la U, lo va a celebrar con todo, no va a tener ninguna piedad. También vamos a poner a la Ribeira arquero. Con el corner. Sigue presionando el equipo de Watford. Success, mira, es una exitosa.
I like that you're calling us we, Tom, as well.
Yeah, you changed that in about 5 minutes. You were.
Didn't take him long, did it, Tom?
Secretly. Secretly. Here we go, Isaac Success. Can you get the ball in?
Se fijaron en el detalle en las bancas, los jugadores haciendo la activación física.
Horrendous.
Only so sure. Oh.
Son malos con Dudamel, weón, de que lo trabajar. Falta, tiro libre.
That was a terrible challenge.
But since we're in the hour mark now, I
think we look at making a sub.
Maybe make a sub. I was thinking maybe a shout as well.
Yeah,
we need to do something, don't we? We need to get off the dugout and get on the touchline and.
We haven't even shown people.
Yo soy hincha del Watford, por eso te elegí este equipo como prueba y al que no le gusta que se joda. Exactamente.
Shouts first.
Okay. Anyone we want to particularly shout to?
Well, this is the thing. If you go and click on the shouts menu, click on the individual player to show people that it's there. So you can do shouts directly from there, or.
There we go.
Mira, ahí se le pueden dar instrucciones al borde del campo a cada jugador independiente.
If you go to the shout button. So,
O al equipo.
Click
Es lo
on
que está
any of
mostrando acá.
those. If you use the little arrow to the
Tell you what, it's
side,
gonna be on
Ahí.
demand more.
Sí, ahí
you
se puede
can now
también.
do this for multiple players
Con lo que
at the
está
same
haciendo,
time.
se le puede
So you
dar
multi-row
instrucción a
select.
varios jugadores,
Let's
seleccionar
have
a
the
uno
entire
o
sort
dos
of
jugadores
like
o la cantidad de jugadores que uno quiera
group,
y
shall
Now,
confirmar el
one
grito.
thing that we
Por ejemplo,
haven't done as yet is actually
ese
spoken
grito,
about changes
ojalá
in
estuviera
how the
ese grito, la
shouts
verdad.
work. We're
El juego está
not gonna
disponible,
do
aún
that
no,
now.
todavía no,
We're
Matías.
gonna
Esto es
tweak
una
that
muestra
out at some point in the
de
future, because
Football
there've been
Manager,
some changes under the hood to
de
shouts
cómo
as
está el
well.
juego en la actualidad. O sea que es la beta, en realidad este va a ser lo
Ok,
que
sí,
vamos a ver
sí.
los que
Confirm that.
los que
Let's see if
precompramos.
they listen to you, shall we?
Esto es lo que vamos
Right,
a
let's do
ver.
it. Let's. I mean, if nothing else,
Hasta ahora
it
lo
might
que he
liven
visto me
things
ha
up a little
gustado.
bit.
Let's hope
That's
so. But
live,
we've got
that's
free,
live.
free subs to use, you know?
Here
Se
we
falta
go.
juegue. Sí, pues está ahí,
Keep
lo
this
mostraron
playing,
en
Well, we keep the
Watford.
punches in. That's something we talked about a
Se
lot, a
viene la
little bit in
contra
the
de...
Match AI blog. How
Y cachai, mira,
keepers are reacting to a
en las
situation
bancas,
that's
fíjate
quite
atrás,
crowded box. So instead of trying to catch it, they're going to try and claim
los
that
jugadores
punch the ball away.
calentando ahí,
Could
saltando,
work out, could
corriendo.
not, as in real football.
Son muy
Sometimes it
lindos.
falls to the opposition.
Son muy lindos.
But I thought we were going to get the ball back.
Yeah, but great that we've been able to see it there. I think it's something that you wouldn't realise that you weren't seeing
Buena
beforehand.
jugada.
Hopefully you'll be able to see it in
Offside.
action a lot more.
Segundo offside
certainly
que
a
le
lot more in this
cobran.
game or
Debería
the
trabajar en
ones
eso el muchacho.
I'm just going to make a sub because we're talking about condition. I'm seeing some tired legs out there. Will Hughes is on a yellow as well. Maybe.
Y acá ellos están tomando nota sobre la condición física de los jugadores.
Okay. James Garner coming on.
Entonces ahí
So
va a
there
hacer
are
un
two
cambio.
ways to do subs now. So
Hizo una
that is way
sustitución.
one.
Ingresó
Tom,
Garner.
if you can click on the tactics and subs icon as well, please.
Y ahí se
So
despliega
this will show that
la
the player's
pantalla
already
con la
been,
información
that
completa
one
del
of the players has
plantel.
been substituted.
Y también se pueden
This
hacer
gives
cambios
you a
desde
lot
acá.
more info. If you can hover
Esta
over
es
the
la hoja de
condition,
táctica.
please, Tom.
Entonces acá están mostrando el estado de los corazones. Bueno.
Okay.
Induction first.
Fine.
Bien, Mario Sala
So we
aparece
now
con
have
los corazón
tooltips,
roto,
and
weón.
the way that the condition now works, no
Digo,
more
¿cómo hago entrenador
percentages,
juvenil o tengo que
they are
partir
not
sin
coming
club para
back
hacerlo?
because they were
Em,
unrealistic.
La verdad es que no.
What we
Mira,
use
¿sabes que yo
instead is a very similar system
estoy
that
seguro,
anybody who uses a
José Manuel, la
Fitbit
verdad,
or an Apple Watch or any
yo sé que
piece of
sub-23,
fitness
mira, a mí por lo menos
equipment will
estando
know well
sin
of
pega me han
peak,
ofrecido sub-23,
excellent, good,
pero no sé si
etc.
funcionará para sub-20.
So as a player drops
Mario
into
Chalas
that
en
next
camarines
zone,
con
you will
Cortés,
see
dale
the
torta.
hearts changing and can make the decisions from there on what you want to do. But you also get a lot more detail in the tooltip, and you'll see here as well fatigue. So fatigue is something that's been under the hood.
¿Cachai? La información que te da al poner el cursor en el corazón te indica el riesgo de lesión, la carga del partido y un montón de cosas más hacia abajo que te pueden hacer tomar la decisión o de sacarlo o de mantenerlo en la cancha. Eso es súper importante. ¿Cómo me hago entender? Igual yo digo la asiática más linda es Engan 98.
Real misunderstandings.
No, yo no busco esa weá, po, weón.
We've never explained it because we don't want to give the game away. But it was certainly not true that a player below 97% shouldn't start a game. It's very rare for players to be at 100% peak fitness in real life.
Absolutely. Right, I'm going to confirm the sub. We've got
Ahí va a continuar el
12 minutes
partido.
of normal time to try and get a win here.
And Miles, when we were making subs there, we had a few people asking about 5 subs versus 3 subs. Obviously, there was a bit of a chop and change throughout football when it restarted.
Corner. Tengo la sensación de que la estructura de los jugadores tengo la sensación de que está mejor hecha y son un poco más grandes. O sea, no sé si ellos serán grandes de por sí, pero eso es lo que noto, ¿no? O quizás el efecto de la cámara, del zoom, del ancho.
As a general rule, it's fair to say that competition rules
En realidad es DJ y modelo, parece fit.
Things like of that nature, we're always up to date with real world, aren't we?
¿Y es japonesa?
We do our best to be, yeah. As you saw from the Sheffield Wednesday points deduction there.
Absolutely, there's a whole team.
Yo quiero ver un gol, po. Hace un gol, hace un
We're
gol.
moving the ball about quite nicely.
Son peores que yo con... Ahí mira, ay. Y se viene la contra, mira. Agárrate,
I
Watford.
think we should
Es vietnamita.
We've only got
Ah, es
10 minutes
camboyana.
left, though.
Como
I
te
was gonna
gustan a vos,
suggest
weón.
working ball into the box, but
McG viendo Fox Suite Asia.
Come on, Ismaila. Oh, he looked up for a cross.
Ahí, mira, al arco.
Benefit.
Oh, se lo
That
perdió.
might be going in.
Qué buena
So
era.
I thought that might be going in.
Cacha, se demoró.
Right.
En el primer tiempo tuvo 5 tiros al arco. Y en el segundo tiempo ha tenido solo 2 tiros al arco.
A bit late in the game.
We've been chatting for too much.
We have.
Tom's desperate for this
Still got a
0-0.
chance. Let's see if we can do what we did against Stoke last night. No.
Sigue la taquera.
Last minute goals are always fun.
Terminó. ¿Quién está dirigiendo ese equipo, weón?
Tom, you got your clean
Mario
sheet.
Sala,
You
weón.
got your 0-0. Hope you're happy.
Reinaldo
I
Rueda.
mean, we didn't have a single shot. I don't think we had. Yeah, you kept us down to nothing. So we were just sat
puro tiro
behind the
al
ball
arco.
for 90 minutes, which is
What a game to show the world.
the first look at FM21.
He de esperar,
First look,
he de
you've got a
esperar
0-0
que el-
draw. Well done.
Sorry,
Well done,
sorry,
mate.
guys.
Right.
que el
I'll tell you
promedio de
what.
tiros al arco baje,
No, I'm
weón.
not gonna do it.
Que
I'm
sea
not
más
gonna do
realista.
it.
Y
I'm
acá,
not
mira,
gonna
acá
do
están
it.
los gestos
Shall
para
we? Shall we?
Do it.
al final del
Tell you
partido.
what, we got more of a reaction out of them than we did.
Y ahí tenéis
in,
reacciones
in the
mixtas,
pre-match
weón.
team talk. So,
Yeah,
Algunos realizaciones compuestos, otros motivados, otros enojados por la actitud, bajoneados. Y acá está, este también es parte del match day, donde están los partidos que se jugaron el mismo día, la tabla, cómo quedó, cómo reaccionó la prensa y cómo reaccionaron los fans. Y ahí, mira, por ejemplo, una hincha dice, es mucho pedir que juguemos de una forma más expresiva, man, más atractiva. Está dirigido por Caputo.
Likely talking points there as well, which is nice.
Yeah, exactly. So let's hear what we've got to say.
Y acá está la conferencia de prensa posterior al partido.
What's happening here? Poor early season form. Well, we're 7th. It's not like, we're down the foot of the table. I'm gonna be positive.
Can we, as the official football manager, can we quit and reload? Is that allowed?
No, definitely not. And I think the reason that we don't have gestures here. Oh no! Now we
There
go.
we go.
There we go. Excellent.
Let's go.
Aquí
I'll tell you
vienen
what, I want to make a
los
good
gestos.
impression with you, Penny. So I'm gonna
Puedo
open
golpear
my
la
arms.
mesa si quiero frente al periodista.
Be positive.
Brazos
Hopefully that
abiertos.
had an impact further down the line when we,
Bastantes cosas
we
diferentes.
build a relationship.
Ojalá
with them.
que... No creo que se pueda.
Watch out
No
with
creo que
this
se
guy,
pueda. Que le está diciendo
There we
modificar
go.
este fondo. Quizás con la
So,
información de tu
that's
equipo,
always
weón. Así como lo hacen los
There you
equipos
There you
profesionales.
go. Right.
Another game in 3 days. This time. This
They're coming thick and
Pato
fast.
Rubio, weón, está goleando
They are
sin
coming thick and
salas.
fast.
Y con el banca
Dom,
no hacía
weren't you
nada.
meant to be chucking me out of here at 7:30.
Bueno, la chucha está buena el
I
juego,
was,
¿cierto,
to be
Matías?
honest, I've
Está
really
súper
not kept
bueno.
on the time, but, Miles, as you know, you can come.
Lo único que espero es que salga luego, weón.
So
Bueno, cuando salga
I
ustedes van a estar
am
ahí
gonna
porque
drop
voy
out
a
now
estar
because I do
haciendo
have to go do
directo,
some stuff.
transmitiendo
Given that
de
we
las
haven't
sensaciones,
what the time is, been having too much
diferentes
fun, we're
videos
probably
también
gonna go on a little bit
al
longer
respecto, así que
anyway,
para que
Phil,
estén atentos,
because
suscríbanse al
we
canal,
normally do on this stuff.
denle
So
like
how
a este
about I come
directo.
back at 8:30
Estamos
in
colgándonos de la
45 minutes? Is that
transmisión
okay?
That sounds perfect. Hopefully
de
we'll
Football
have
Manager,
scored goals
mostrándonos
and,
el primer
maybe have
gameplay
some shots on target by then, and we'll let you know.
I
de
hope
la
so
próxima
too. I
entrega
have no
de
idea
SA
what button I'm
Games.
meant to be pressing to leave at this point. So, okay.
Cool. We'll get you safely out of here, Miles. Don't
Thank
you worry
you
about
very
that.
much, Tom.
The
And
people behind the scenes and in our ears.
just before you do boot me out, can I just say thank you to absolutely everybody who has tuned in tonight to come and have a look at this. Really, really does mean a lot that you're giving up your Thursday night very much at the last minute as well to come
Matías,
and see what we're
el
doing.
juego
I'm
está
going
a
to leave you in the
26.000
capable hands
pesos.
of Dom and Tom.
Quizás te
And
pueda
I'll
salir
see
más
you again in
barato
about
si lo compras
45
vía
Super.
vía Epic,
See you later, Miles.
que está a $30.
Right, let's tell you what, we've got a quick chat. Let us.
Que está a $30 y al tipo de cambio te podría salir un poquito más barato, unos 2.000, 3.000 pesos más barato. Dependiendo de cómo lo compres, puedes comprarlo con match. Pero esos son los precios que tiene el juego.
Go on.
Matías, sí, voy a hacer directos por YouTube y directos por Twitch. Voy a hacer las dos. Claro, voy a hacer cosas diferentes. No voy a hacer lo mismo o no voy a irme de un lado para otro con el mismo contenido. Pero sí.
You can see here previously
Busqué su
all
canal y aparece un
interactions took you
comercial, el tipo
away
ahí
from
es
that sort
reparecido al
of
profe.
inbox view. It was quite, you had to go
¿Qué
through another
cosa?
screen. There was a bit of a delay here.
Carlos
You
Lobo
could
estuvo en
jump
el
in.
comercial de Santo Tomás.
I'll tell you what. I'm
Busquémoslo
gonna
después,
find
pues.
one. There you go.
Idiota.
Done. End chat.
like
You're
it.
back into things. Dom, what are we going to do?
I was going to say a very sort of quick, short example of new gen faces as well there. We can look
There
at
you go.
those deeper as we go on and spend more time on
Excelente,
it.
estaré al
But
pendiente
again,
entonces. Gracias,
another area
Matías.
which we've talked about a little bit.
Sí,
We're going to be shedding more light on
como
in
ven,
the days
es
to
bastante
come,
atractivo el juego. Yo
giving
ya
that more
les
attention. But another
presenté
area
lo
which
que era
been-
Football Manager
been revamped
2020.
Yeah, exactly.
Y
One
claro,
thing we haven't talked about
Estuve
anywhere
harto tiempo
is
sin
the
subir
team leader
contenido
meeting.
a este canal,
Team
pero
meetings,
sí
obviously, as
estamos
part of the
volviendo
interaction
con
revamp,
eso.
we
Y
tweaked
de
them as
hecho
well. We brought in some new elements.
han salido
One
varios
that's new
videos, van a
is,
seguir
the
saliendo
team leader
videos
meeting. So you
antes
can
de que
see here
salga
we've
la
got,
beta
the senior established figures of the squad.
para
We can
ir
bring them in. We
empoderándonos
can have a
de
chat with
este
them
juego.
in the new meeting room environment as well, which looks. I mean, Watford have got some nice facilities, haven't they?
Y
We've
acá
seen the
está
manager office,
una
we've
reunión
seen
con
the
el
press
equipo,
conference room, we've seen the team meeting room. Let's try and.
Donde van 6 jugadores.
We're going to give them a new contract.
Está,
We're gonna give
mira,
them a new contract.
están
Just
desilusionados
buckle
por un
straight away,
contrato
like
de un
Yeah,
jugador,
exactly. I
que
have
quieren
no
que
backbone
se
at all.
apure el
Yeah,
contrato de un
just
jugador.
whatever.
Give 'em what-
Y
give
según
'em
la
what they
respuesta
want,
que tú
that's
les
I
all.
like
des,
Ben Foster
ellos van a
too
estar
much, all right?
complacidos o no.
Let's go with outstretched
Ven,
arms.
Probably the
está
nicest man in
satisfecho,
football,
complacido.
He really is. He really is.
Y le abre el brazo
Oh man.
para
Right,
dejar
okay.
la
We've
reunión
solved
ahí.
that. Remind me to offer him a new deal at
Y
some
acá están
point.
los jugadores que no
Otherwise
están
he'll kick off
felices
again and
por
then-
la situación del otro
Maybe,
jugador.
I meant
Por
on
ejemplo,
loan
es como
as
si
your assistant.
ya voy a sacar a Paredes, weón, del equipo,
And
se
then,
va a
of course,
Paredes
like
del
we said
equipo
here,
y llegan
like,
todos los
agent
weones a
availability brought
decirme,
out into team reports as well,
¿por
not
qué
just
lo
in the
van a,
recruit
por
meeting,
qué,
in the
por qué
scouting
lo van a
report meeting
sacar
as
a
well.
Esteban
When
si
you're
tienen que
going
sacar a
through players
otros?
that your scouts have recommended, you can still do the list view.
26
I know a lot of
mil
people
pesos
like
vale
that.
la pena por todo lo que trae. Sí, sí,
But we
vale
just
la
wanna
pena.
get into another game.
Claro
I
que
wanna
igual
see
me
some
llama la
goals.
atención en la subida de
I want
precio.
to see
La subida de
some
precio,
So many people
porque
some
saltó de
goals. I think
el
it's
año
great to
pasado,
see that.
porque estamos hablando de 29.000 con el descuento del 10%,
Let's,
que eran 26.000.
tell you what,
Pero el año
let's
pasado
go
estaba a
into
18
a
lucas.
press
po.
conference, try and build these relationships with
Dice
the
Matías, ¿tienes pensado algún
I'll agree
equipo
with
para
him. I'll agree
comenzar?
with him on that.
Mira, en Chile tengo pensado,
More direct style of football.
tengo
We'll
varias
absolutely
cosas
have
pensadas, no
that.
tengo nada definido todavía.
Let's
Pero
go with
en
a
Chile he
smile
pensado, como siempre, San Marcos de Arica, en la B,
Sure, that'll do.
o quizás
Sound
algún
like
otro.
right back strength of the opposition.
Y en la A
Absolutely,
me
wagging the
gustaría
finger
Unión
on
La
that.
Calera, weón.
Wagging
Me gusta
that
Unión La
finger all
Calera,
day long.
como para partir.
Right. What's
Pero
that?
ahí voy a ir
Being
viendo,
rested?
la verdad es que no
Can't
tengo
afford to rest,
nada,
can we?
nada
The
We
people
absolutely
need
cannot
decidido
afford to
finalmente.
rest him.
People need goals.
Oh dear. Let's go with. I'm not prepared to discuss.
Nuevamente conferencia de prensa.
How are things between you and the owner? Fantastic. Yeah, absolutely fantastic.
Siempre
Couldn't be
preguntan
more.
eso,
They feel shut-
con
they
cuál
feel
es tu
shut up.
relación con el dueño del
Might
equipo,
be
y ahí
that
uno
long.
tiene que ir
Sorry,
respondiendo
sorry.
Tom here
según lo
to
que
show off the
tiene.
new button right.
Según lo
Not
mejor
just
que
you
pueda,
have the option
porque
to do
tiene
that, but you
respuestas
also have the
positivas,
option
neutrales o negativas.
to sort of more calmly end proceedings and
Always
in the
thinking.
press conference. So, you know, if you want to just
Should we just
if
do
you're
it?
done with the questions, you can politely storm out, let's say.
See you later. There you go. And then you still get the summary. You know, you're just leaving out a few questions.
But
We know that.
all the straightforwardness of storming out without having to make such a scene, you know? It's a lot easier.
No throwing water bottles, none of that. Just, I'm off. See you later. Right.
Right, let's
Should we
get
look
straight into
at,
the game, Tom.
Another
Y acá está el
thing I
reporte
like-
de
another thing I
del
absolutely
rival.
love is the opposition report from the analyst. Like again, you got
Donde
the animations brought out.
Acá hay una
you've got those
diferencia, te
graphs
muestra
we
la
talked about
eficiencia en
earlier, you
ataque y
can
la
see the
eficiencia
overall
en
performance.
defensa.
We've got a bit more of a spread on the old
Y
polygon
te va diciendo
there,
que, por ejemplo,
but,
en ataque
but
son
yeah,
bastante
looking good.
agresivos
I fancy us for this.
y que las debilidades
really
están más
I
en
think we're
defensa.
I think we're going to get some goals here at the very
I think we
least.
can potentially tweak the tactics a little bit and then get straight into it and hopefully see some more goals.
Yeah, let's do it. Right. Well, what are you thinking in terms of tactics? Because
Well, I think obviously we were away from home last time. There we go. We need to go more positive.
Acá están los
for a start.
consejos que te da el
Yeah.
asistente técnico,
I think
You wanna do low
que
crosses?
quiere decir pasar de
If the assistant
de
asks
precavido
for
a
it, mate,
positivo en la
let's go.
mentalidad,
Let's get stuck in.
reducir
Let's
las
get
labores
stuck in, let's get
defensivas,
Right.
tirar centros rasos, hacer
Remember
5 cambios en el
changes?
equipo,
Let's do
Sure.
it. I'm gonna
Sure.
click these
automáticamente hacer a los jugadores que no estén físicamente
through.
bien
Right.
disponibles para el equipo
I'm happy with the squad
sub-23.
if you are.
Eso estaba, pero
Let's
de
do
otra
system.
forma
Well, for the
en
squad,
Football
let's
Manager
change,
2020.
Let's change tactical preset. We don't need to counter attack. We're at home. We're
Right.
a
Bold.
you know, a more talented squad. I think we we want the ball, control possession.
Acá tienen los... Va a cambiarles el estilo
Let's do
para
it.
el siguiente partido.
Okay, all right. We've had a little impact from their familiarity.
Shift
Va
that
por
to positive
control
as
de la
well,
posesión.
shall we?
Shall we? We shall.
Ahí, positivo.
Right, positive. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that.
Y acá
Anyone we
tiene
can bring in? Should we put King on the
el
bench?
estado de jugador y la mayoría
Yeah.
tiene algo
Let's
que
get
le
him in there.
preocupa,
Maybe.
ya sea para
If
bien o
nothing
para
else, it
mal.
might help us remember that we need to give him a new contract.
Eso igual va afectando
There's always
la
that.
moral de los jugadores. Por ejemplo,
Always that.
Cleverly
Always
no
that. I'm gonna
está
be
del
risky.
todo
I'm going
bien.
Maverick. I'm bringing him in for the keeper.
No está en buena forma.
You're not, 'cause you're
La
bringing in
moral
Brewster
de
Guns, but,
Capowe
Oh,
está
I like
hacia
your
abajo,
thinking,
es como
mate.
la
I like your
flechita.
thinking.
Oh no.
En ese
Oh,
sentido no varía mucho.
What else was there?
Matías,
Something
no
else
te has
was there.
perdido nada.
Opposition
Voy a cumplir
instructions.
recién una hora.
That's what we
Esto
forgot
empezó a las
last time.
4.
We'll ask the assistant. I'm happy with that.
Very nice. Right, let's go. Let's do it.
Sure, let's do it. Fine. We won't put. Do you want King?
Oh, Tom, you've taken the sub out. We're a man short on
I'll
the
put him
bench.
in. I put him in.
There we
Don't
go.
worry.
There
Don't
he
panic.
is. There he is.
Don't panic. It's all good. Right. Bella, better meeting this time. They loved it. Right. Let's get into
Players
it.
are only concerned now, which is an improvement.
Bueno,
No-
y como les
no
mostraba
staff
delante,
reactions
esta es
to
la
team news,
información
we've
del
got
partido.
absolutely got covered. I'll tell you what,
Estas son las formaciones oficiales,
It's not a championship 11, is it, really?
Lo que te entregan
Were they all there last
generalmente
season? They all were
los
there,
equipos
weren't
una hora antes de cada
Premier
partido.
League.
They're 11. I believe so, yeah.
I'm gonna go
Esta
with
parte me
outstretched
encantó,
arms.
weón. Tener a los jugadores alrededor,
Cool.
I'm gonna
Tú
say
tú estar al
it.
medio,
It's
weón,
kind of
dando
not
la charla.
Oh,
Mira,
we haven't seen these yet, have we?
esto,
The
Looks
match
lovely, that.
preview.
la presentación,
It looks beautiful, doesn't it?
la previa del
Improvements
partido,
like this are
las
just trying to
formaciones,
replicate a more
el
broadcast
estado
feel,
de los
aren't
últimos
they?
6 partidos, el
The feel
entrenador,
that you get
también
when you're
está,
watching a game and
y abajo
bring
sale
that
el
to
logo
life a little bit
Site
more,
TV,
and I think it's fair to say that
SITV,
it's done that.
que seguramente después lo van a cambiar con los skins y todo, igual que los marcadores arriba también van a variar. Y así es la presentación y ahí empieza el partido. Vamos a ver cómo le va ahora frente al Cardiff.
Yeah, I love those little animations like pre-match. Oh no. Tell you what, if we concede here. Oh. I tell you what.
Se ven como más
we promised,
robustos los
didn't we? We
jugadores
said we were going to do
en
2D.
relación a lo
Should we stick on
que
2D?
tenemos en el 20. Y ahí están 2D, mira. Por si alguno es más mayor como yo. A mí me encanta esta weá.
Cabot with a great finish. I thought we were going to counter them.
Mark G.
He's offside.
Cuando yo jugaba esto en el 2005,
I just want a
en el
goal.
2005,
All I want is a goal.
hace 15 años atrás, me preguntaban qué chuchas hacen las pelotitas corriendo
Should we
detrás
stick
de
it-
una
should we
pelota,
stick it on
weón.
extended or key?
Esto hacían, po, weón.
Let's route through it.
Yo
There's been
empecé a jugar el
goal at the John
2003
Smith Stadium.
o el 2002 por ahí.
Yeah, they're good, aren't they?
Empecé a jugar Championship Manager, que no había ni pelota, weón, era una barrita que te relataba el partido. Tú no veías nada.
There's been a goal at the John Smith
Dice,
Stadium.
¿cómo se le ponen parches al juego, Victoris? Es fácil, es súper fácil.
Yeah, right. Oh,
Eh,
goal at Betfred.
Mira, yo tengo un tutorial de cómo agregar los logos. Puedes ir ahí
Yeah. In fact,
y
maybe I
igual
could
voy a
be
estar
our
subiendo
style, like,
cómo subir
just
otros
0-0
tipos
all day
de
long. Although,
de material para el juego. Por ejemplo, están el tema de los logos, están las banderas, podéis editar los, ¿cómo se llama? Poner un parche con estadios, con fotos de estadios, fotos de ciudades, fotos de jugadores.
bang. And I love those.
Ahí está un
I
gol.
love the captions as well.
El primer
that
gol.
pop up when a goal goes in. Like again, part of that like broadcast
Tienes
feeling.
parche
Really,
para
really
todo,
nice.
en bases de
Variations
datos podía agregarle.
across the different scenarios of the game as well.
Bueno, las skins, que es como lo accesorio.
Now we're in business. I fancy us to
Un montón de cosas.
get a 2 or 3 here.
Lo que se te ocurra.
Yeah, I hope so. It'd be good for the confidence.
It would
Lo
be
bueno
good.
decisión de oro, lanzar un juego gratis
Although
primero
I
para
have to
después
say
lanzar
that.
FM21 al tiro.
I have to say
Exactamente.
that. He's not going to get there.
Mira, se viene Glatzel.
Oh,
Gol.
he dinked it.
Golazo de Robert
That
Glatzel
is an absolutely
para el Cardiff.
outrageous
Medio
goal.
gol que le hizo. Bueno, acá vamos a ver el gol en 3D.
Non-Watford background. It's great that we've been able to see a goal scored of
Yo en
such
2005
class.
tenía un año, weón.
It's a shame that it's gone the other way, Tom, to be honest.
It is. It's all about being the
Mira,
defender.
pues, weón, un año, weón. Yo tenía
Here it is.
25
Shown
ya.
absolute composure.
Mira, con la
Oh,
zona.
it's a little dink. It's a little dink as well.
Buen gol.
I'm ecstatic and fuming at the same time.
There we go. We're down to 8 now. We're down to
That's
8 as well.
No, it's a goal against us, but a good example.
Mira, y
of
acá
the
te va
animation
indicando
changes to goalkeepers
los últimos
there
resultados,
as well.
porque este gol
Yeah,
en
obviously
diferentes
finishes as
estadios.
well, and the variety of finishes that you'll see in FM21.
El XG indica
Yeah,
que
goalkeepers we'll go
En
to
total
ground more
0.37
easily
a
if they think that,
0.16.
that's the best option
Entonces
for
que
them.
Watford debería ir ganándole
Strikers have a lot more variety in the sort of shots that
al Cardiff,
they can
o
produce.
sea, según la efectividad
Obviously,
de
all
cada
depends on
tiro,
attributes. You're not going
de
to
cada
get
disparo.
such variation
Watford de
lower
local
down
llegó 5
the
veces, 4 al
pyramid,
arco
but, you know,
versus 2
when you're
y
watching
1.
in the
Y
top
acá está el
flight, it's gonna
XG,
be
0.37 a 0.16.
We're winning the
En el
XG battle, but
2005 Albo tenía
all
40.
we've got in our favour. I hope we,
Yeah,
if we draw again.
Y acá, mira, acá está la botella, po. Tirar la botella. Qué buena es. Lo de la botella es muy bueno, weón.
I'm gonna try. See, it's worked.
Y
We're gonna motivate them.
completó el Team Talk.
Right,
Y
that's
están
what we're
casi
gonna do.
todos
That's what we're gonna get.
contentos con lo que les dijo, motivados. A ver cómo reaccionan para el segundo tiempo. Frente al Cardiff.
Obviously, we really captured the imaginations of the audience there.
Sar,
With our style
para
of
atrás,
play going
Foster.
forward. But,
¿Cómo está el
I mean, it's a
Vitadito?
good
Justo te
question.
estaban
It's one
pelando,
we're not
weón.
gonna address
Mark
unless
G
it happens,
dijo
we
que
have
el
to
2005
see.
tenía 40
But,
años.
hopefully we can get
Que ya está ahí con la rellanito.
We're not gonna get sacked. We're not gonna get sacked.
No sé, no sé cómo la Camelita se fijó en un viejo como el Albo. Y justo llegó. Si el te lo llamaste, weón, es como... ¿Cómo se llama la weá?
Few dumb outs in the chat apparently I'm hearing in my ears, which is not what
¿Cómo
you
se llama?
need.
If we get no assist point out,
Como Beetlejuice. Ah, ¿dónde weón tenía 15 años? La verdad que el Vito es del 90, weón.
If we're together and you know we're
El 90 tenía 15 años.
a place where social distancing wasn't a thing, I'd be grabbing the mouse right now. But Tom, you're lucky that I can't.
En esos
take
tiempos
over the
polulea
reins.
con la vocal de mesa.
I'm gonna make a sub because
Let's do it. Let's not
I
let
think we
this
left
game
it
get
too
away
late
from
last
us.
time.
A good suggestion in the dugout, Tom, if you want to pay some attention to that.
Y ahí le va a dar instrucciones.
Also
No.
new
Mira, hay dos con
right,
corazones rojos, weón.
Let's
Están
do it.
para la
Andre
cagada.
Gray,
Sar y
coming in from the
Success.
right position.
you're my only hope.
Y aquí tiene que ser la sustitución. Esta
I think
weá me
I'm
gustó,
tempted.
po,
Do you know what?
weón.
I know he scored.
Porque aquí no tenéis
I
que
know he
huevear
scored, but I
con
am
así
tempted to get
hacer los
Glenn
cambios, sino que lo puedes hacer acá,
Let's do it. I
con
think there was a few calls for him
botones,
earlier,
weón, dos
actually.
movimientos
There
y
you go.
está hecho el cambio.
So I hope whoever it was, the one
Muy
person,
bueno.
maybe Glenn Murray's
Muy bueno.
mum,
Me
actually,
gustó,
in
me
the chat
encantó
that
eso.
asked for Glenn.
En general me
I hope
gusta
they're
todo lo
still
que están
around, they can
haciendo,
see
weón.
this.
Todas las cosas nuevas.
It's written in the stars, I think, for a Murray.
Alvito adicto
Last
cuando
minute.
tenía 15 años. Quizás cuántas cagas se ha mandado este
Sorry,
weón.
lads. Shall we? I'll take.
Here we go.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think there's another goal in it.
Oh my God, how's this happened? 8
Se va a
shots on
terminó
target.
el partido.
We're just not very
Terminó el
good,
partido.
are we? We're just
Y
not very
obviamente
good.
le falta
Who's
puntería al arco al
talking
weón
about
porque
there? Us or
no...
the squad?
No, us. The
Oh,
squad's
okay.
fine. Look at
Yeah.
look the XG's off the
Porque
scale. Absolutely
llegó-
off the scale. And yeah,
Tuvo 9
we're
tiros al
doing it
arco
well.
y un XG
9
de
shots on target.
1.51,
Probably
weón.
another game in like a day, so it's
O sea,
fine.
mucho
yeah.
más efectivo el Cardiff. Y acá, mira, hands in pocket,
Getting
mano en los
told,
bolsillos.
Rumors of Tom Davidson.
Y le dice
maybe
que no
on
fue
his way out.
lo suficientemente bueno el partido. Así que ahí casi todos están motivados
You're
después de
really lucky
ese...
that Rotherham are next.
Y lo que
Yeah,
hablamos
but
delante,
yeah,
los
but
partidos,
yeah,
los otros partidos...
19th at this time,
Puta, el
but,
weón que avanzó rápido este
Tell you what,
weón.
I'm gonna send this one. I just want to get. into
Cargador
the
de
next game.
FM,
I
yo
wanna- I
recomiendo el
wanna
canal
win.
de Endometrio,
I want
what
to
the
win.
fuck, con sus videos de
focusing too
Pingu.
much on the other stuff. You're forgetting about
Qué bueno eran sus videos.
tactics
¿Quién es ese
and,
Endometrio,
scoring
weón?
goals,
¿De qué
basically.
está hablando?
Look,
yeah,
believe
¿De
in
qué
the
trata?
method.
Explícate, weón.
Believe in the method here.
¿Cómo de qué trata?
All right, it's
¿De qué trata el juego de Football Manager? Esto es una presentación de Football Manager.
Right, we've got post-match analysis
Es
again.
el primer
really
gameplay
useful to see
oficial
that
que sale a la luz
we absolutely
pública
battered them. We should have won that.
y presenta
Oh,
los
man.
cambios, los
So
movimientos
are
que
we
han
sticking with
hecho
control possession?
al
We
motor
got a
del
goal
juego,
there.
a
The green
los
sheet
detalles
there.
externos, weón, lo del día del
Look to add another
partido,
striker into the mix. I don't know.
las
How you
conferencias
feel
de
about that?
Are
prensa,
you saying we go 4-4-2?
varios
More like
cambios,
a 4-2-4.
accesorios que le están poniendo
It's not what you need, is it? Look
para
at
hacer
that.
un
It is
mejor
not
juego.
what you need.
Y acá me
Discontent.
falta un dale de Marito, ¿cierto,
We see
Matías?
what- we see what Rotherham's opposition feels like.
Ya
We've
Mario
got
Sala
better.
están lanzando un nuevo FM.
Yeah.
Eso es, po.
They are quite clinical in front of
Eso
goal,
es,
though,
palpito
which is not
addict.
our-
Están lanzando el
It's not our strength.
juego. Yo ya lo tengo precomprado. Estoy
yes.
esperando que salga la beta nomás para
We're
jugar.
from New Deal now. That's off the
Yeah,
board.
I was gonna say.
Dale. Así suena el dale
We
de
can
Mario
trigger a
Sala
contract extension
hoy, el
clause.
día de hoy.
Easy. Let's do that.
Dale.
It's a bit
There
of
we
a
go.
cop out. I don't know if
Y acá
you
tiene que ir a la
but-
conferencia,
but-
mandó al asistente
so, there you go.
para
Fine.
continuar.
It's fine. You might be happy. It might be enough. Right, I'm just gonna set all these.
Reunión con el veedor, con el ojeador.
These two.
Acá. La gran novedad en este apartado fue
Right.
agregar el botón de
Shall we
disponibilidad
just,
de la gente,
while it's saving, just
que
think
uno ya
about
entra a hablar
how
con
we're
el
gonna
agente
approach
del
this,
jugador
because
para
if
ver su
we-
disponibilidad para jugar
they're
en tu
19th,
equipo.
right? If we lose
Es como
this,
decir a la gente de
it's a
Mago
disaster.
Valdivia,
If we draw again,
Mago, el
No one's
plantel
gonna
de
say
Colo Colo
anything.
te quiere.
The
Pero no le hemos
Twitch
preguntado a
streaming
Gustavo
here as well.
Quinteros.
yeah, people get
We're
bored.
not
This
just
is meant
talking
to be
about
like,
Sí,
in-game
no, ya lo
fans.
tienen cerrado, Albito
We've
Dicto.
got
Está
a good,
listo,
a
está
good
cerrado.
number of thousands of people here are waiting
Albito
to
Dicto
some,
tiene un sub,
some
un
points,
sus,
basically,
un
to
sub por
come from
sub.
the board.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go attacking.
Yeah, let's
I'm
do
gonna
it.
stick it on
Change
the
the
flanks as
formation
well.
up. It's good to have
Este
it
es
saved
el
just before
consejo
this, Tom,
táctico
because, if we
prepartido.
do get sacked, at least it gives us
Y
a
volvemos a lo
chance to
mismo.
go
Vamos a ver
back
este
here.
partido y
Not that
vamos a
we're gonna
cerrar
get
este
sacked. There's
directo.
negativity.
Vamos a ver
There's
este partido,
negativity in the
si
dressing
que vemos
room. Like,
algo
getting the
nuevo,
players
pero en
down.
general
They're coming to me,
ya
they're
pasaron
moaning.
todos los detalles
Shall we? I'll tell you what
que
I might
queríamos ver.
do. Right,
Me
how
pareció
about
que
this?
está bastante bien, ya lo tienen casi contratado.
Bear
Sí,
with
está
me.
listo.
Bear with me.
Por lo que vi
We
estuve
play-
viendo en Twitter,
we should we? Should
está
we do it?
cerrado.
Yeah,
I'm doing it.
It's not too bad out there.
I'm doing
Let's,
it.
Chalobah up front, changing with Andre Gray. Let's do it.
All right.
And then maybe we could tweak the central midfield.
Mira, cambió la
roles.
formación, se fue con un
What role
4-4-2
do you want?
o 4-2-2-2 o 4-2-4 según
There we go. Another new screen. Let's
U de
see how
Chilezuela.
Sarah's brought out into this as well.
Albito Adicto ya bautizó
Didn't even mean to do
a
that.
la U, weón.
Didn't even mean to do it.
La U de Chilezuela.
What are we thinking for his role?
El Buya versus
I'd rather,
Bolo Bolo.
yeah. Gray.
Buya versus Bolo Bolo
more
en
advanced,
pronto en
or
su
Okay.
pantalla.
possibly a poacher, and then let Troy target man flick-ons. This is what we're resorted to, Tom. We've panicked and we've basically gone.
Gracias a la
for
gente que se está
4-4-2.
suscribiendo,
Two
a los
games,
dos
man.
suscriptores.
Man up top, and it took
2
2
games.
games.
Should we play him as a pressing forward or
Estamos
or target
en
man?
vivo y en
Target man's just as
directo.
good. Let's put him as a target
There
man.
we go. Okay, let's go. Let's get into
All
it.
right, fine.
Let's score some goals.
Let's score some goals. Yeah, let's score some goals. That's really going to happen with us too. Our track record has not been great, has it?
Well, you say that. Last year we did, the same thing with Brentford. When we left that evening, they were top of the league. So I'm not really sure what's happened
Ahí
in
está
the
el
year. Maybe
camarín.
it's the fact that we're not in the office. You've not got that vibe going, But
Goodbye.
but yeah, currently, I mean, we're both sitting
Puño
in the living
apretado
rooms
ahí.
and we're
A
not
todos los
scoring
jugadores
goals.
son los favoritos,
So
así que tienen que
we
ganar.
look to change that, I think. And
Por cierto, en Twitch, ¿cómo te
44,
busco?
I think
Como
should
Diego
hopefully,
Sports
change
Live.
our fortunes a
Diego
bit.
Sports
Let's go back
Live.
to 3D
Lo voy a
as well.
escribir acá.
Even though we didn't get a goal
Matías.
with it.
Diego
Right. I'm channeling like all the
Sports.
positive energy. That's great.
Hang on.
Boy.
Oh,
It's in.
Así.
Is he on?
Y comienza ganando,
It is.
so
pero
absolutely ridiculous cross.
sí, fue gol.
It was. Wasn't
Marcado
it? Who
bien.
Was that Kenya?
Veamos cómo lo hizo.
Put the ball in.
I think it was Hughes. No, fell
La pivotea.
to Hughes here coming in on his left. There you
Oh,
go,
look
picking
at
it
that
up.
first time and look.
Buena, entró solo en el segundo palo.
That's pinpoint.
El central ahí, el
There
lateral
we go. Rock
cerrando
and
como el tortopaso, weón.
running. One shot, one goal.
El tortopaso.
Beautiful football.
Diego Malo
Well, I
culiao
love
live. Qué
Go on.
pesado este albadito, weón.
I was just going to pick up our tactical.
Está dominando el
Obviously, we
Watford
change your formation,
frente al
that's good.
Rotterdam.
No, I can't say I'm not surprised really.
Claro que están bien atrás
It's
los
just a
del
matter of time,
Rotterdam.
right?
Yeah, it's
Esta es la
And
segunda
we are
edición
unbeaten,
inglesa.
So this would be 3 unbeaten. Let's look at the
Kiko.
positives. Let's build that out.
Kiko,
Mazy run.
bit of a, I was going to say, mazy run.
Dini.
Dini there dropping in with
Hughes.
the target man role, which is good.
Buena jugada, bonito, mira.
He's
Sí,
got a shoot.
puede ser el gol aquí.
Olivia.
Sí, un gol o un golazo esta weá.
Have we?
Mira,
Yes. Have we?
están
Still alive.
completamente atrás los weones. Golazo.
Oh, there he
Golazo
is,
del
the man that
Watford,
you brought
2-0.
in, His new contract.
I'll take that. I'll take that. Yeah, you
It's
can
quite
take the,
stuff.
you can take the top
No,
out.
está
Chats,
súper
and you
bien.
can, you
Está
know,
súper bueno el juego.
put
Me
them away.
emociono, me emociono.
That's
Me
it.
emociono.
here
Como se
straight away,
emocionó
calm
Albito
yourself,
Adicto el día que
fine,
llegó
Robert.
a la mesa
Nice little,
a recibir los votos.
little step back into reality. But that was a beautiful goal,
No sé cuál de los dos habría estado más emocionado ahí.
or not. You know,
One thing I'm gonna do. One thing I am gonna do is one of the new options I love is you can turn off.
No, acá en
opposition
Santiago
replays.
está caluricísimo
I don't
también,
want to see
weón.
that. I don't. If they score, I
De
don't want
hecho,
to see that.
yo estoy cagado de calor porque
I don't
estoy
think
con la
it-
ventana
it's
cerrada.
one on
Me
one.
carga que la gente
But
escuche lo que
I
digo,
agree.
weón. Mejor
We
que me
don't
vean
need
por
that
el
kind of
canal.
negativity on
We
the-
don't need that negativity.
A recibir a la ex con
It's
todo
one
el
of the
cariño
things
que
I've
se
been in
merece.
my save.
Oh yeah, we're getting told, Tom, you need to
Anda a
make-
leer esa weá, pues.
Sorry,
En los short
sorry, I'm
passes.
getting too excited.
En los pases cortos están conectando muy bien. Es el.
Take it off, yeah.
Tira la botella, pues huevo, no.
You know, it's-
Para cachar cómo es la weá.
we're-
Cómo
we're an
reacciona.
hour in and there's already a meeting
Tira
on
la
this. This is
botella,
a
weón.
nightmare.
No,
I'll
weón,
tell you
tira la
what, let's be quite
botella.
calm, let's be composed, hands together, sort of like that.
Manos
We're very
juntas.
happy. Look at that.
Quiso quedar bien con todos los jugadores.
Inspired and
En nosotros no estoy
motivated.
cagado de frío, dice Matías.
That's the Davidson way.
Mira ahí dos sorninos.
That is the Davidson
No,
philosophy.
Matías y Mark se van a
It's a
juntar
sea
ahí.
of happy
El par.
faces on the body language.
How things
No,
No, no te,
changing,
Matías,
eh?
no te juntes con Mark.
How the turns.
Es mala influencia. Te va a decir. No, te va a decir con la maldad. Métete a Fox Fit, métete a Fox Fit, Fox Fit, Fox Fit. Después te va a decir. Te va a llevar el piano para la casa. Te va a llevar el piano para la casa y te lo va a dejar allá. Te va a dejar, ven, te vengo a dejar el piano.
Bouncing water bottles off people's heads and-
Kiko por abajo. Uy, te dejó el arquero en la raya. Se salvó, weón. Se salvó el Rotterdam.
Think of that.
Exactly that.
Osorno, lo mejor de Chile, weón.
Hopefully. Always recycle your water bottles.
Ahí sale el equipo del Rotterdam.
Oh, hang on a minute.
Oye, qué rápido, weón. Qué rápido ese hombre.
Yeah, we can do that.
Kiko comete falta. El árbitro va y le muestra amarilla, ¿no?
We're gonna see another
No,
highlight.
solamente una palabra para
Here
él.
we go. Building from the back. Here we go.
Empieza desde el fondo el equipo del Watford.
Playing very
La verdad es
deep
que
on
el
the
Rotterdam
side that
no
have got
presiona
two
mucho.
up front and
Bastante
two
flojo
attacking
el
winners.
planteamiento del equipo visitante, weón. ¿Qué quieres que te diga? Dini, Hughes. Y la gente empieza a gritar, ole, ole, ¿cachai?
See the end of
Ole,
this highlight.
ole. Eso.
Look at
Como
this.
domina.
Look at this. Toying.
Te voy a decir que el Diego es más malo.
Toying. One thing you do see as well is like
Mira
there's a lot of that-
cómo juega ese equipo.
There's a lot of that like hold up play and central sideward passes and that sort of thing while players wait for an
Quina.
opening, because you'll see a lot more players moving around,
Quina, weón.
trying to create space.
¿Cuánto
trying to
te costó
move their
Quina?
man, trying to sort of
¿Qué
create
fue
space for a
Ratatouille?
teammate, in the,
No,
particularly
a la
in the
noche te
final third,
cuento,
but also
weón,
in
cuando haga
central
el
areas as
directo
well.
de
So something you'll see
de
when you
Brasil
get hands on
2014.
games is that sort of
No,
movement. And
Sudáfrica
also the
2010
defenders
a la noche.
moving a
Tenemos
lot more
Sudáfrica
as well, they
2010.
pick up men, drop players, pick them up again.
Alvarito nos,
to make that sub.
yo fui a Osorno y no me gustó nada la wea.
I'll show off the
Alvarito no sabe cuándo son buenas
defensive
ciudades.
I'll do after this highlight.
Es que a lo mejor
Yeah,
fuiste a la
that's-
parte mala de Osorno, pues weón.
But again, another little tweak that we
Fuiste a Fosorno.
so that we're going out.
Fuiste a la parte de Fosorno.
Every so often, obviously, Miles had the ones daily on his channel.
No, Albito Adicto no cambia su... Hay dos cosas que nunca... Hay tres cosas que nunca va a cambiar Alba Adicto. Primero, a la Camilita. Segundo, a Viña del Mar. Y tercero, a su alcaldesa. Su alcaldesa vive en su corazón.
Sorry.
Mira cómo arranca Willis.
Sorry, where's the
Wiles.
we there?
Willis.
We're a team.
Hang on.
Oh, se le fue.
Although if that had gone in, it would be all you.
Buena jugada del Rotterdam.
Right, I'm going to show off there before I forget.
Ah, mira, Mark,
Let's go in
vamos a
there.
pegarle al
So,
Badito, weón.
let's have a
Qué
look.
bélico
Out of
ese hombre.
possession.
Ah, esta también es muy
You
buena.
can see here.
El ancho de la
Do we want
defensa.
to change anything? Do we want to change anything? If we go,
Esto no ha cambiado nada, esto se mantiene.
You can see the
Lo que
arrow
sí
on the
cambia
pitch there,
son estas flechas que están al medio.
showing you exactly like where you're pushing players.
Esto,
So you can try and force
forzar
outside,
a la oposición hacia afuera o hacia
stand
adentro.
one where they're coming
Entonces,
straight at you,
mientras más ancho,
or you can try and force them
más
narrower
hacia adentro
onto the
vas
centre patch. We're playing standard. I'm quite happy with that.
metiendo al equipo rival.
The
O sea, mientras más abierto esté tu equipo, lo hace jugar más por dentro, y mientras más cerrado, lo hace jugar más hacia afuera.
I kind of want to up the tempo a little bit.
Jaja, no, en realidad fui por el colegio
Sitting in
por un
midfield
torneo de
at the moment.
futbolito.
And
Ay, olvidadito, ahí haciendo gira, haciendo
yeah.
gira. Te apuesto que se bajaba del bus con los audífonos puestos, esos audífonos Bose Yur, la versión mala de Bose. Con esos audífonos ahí, masticando chicle, ¿ah? Con esos anteojos Ray-Ban, cuneta Bam.
Yeah.
So I live to regret that. But we look confident. I mean, there's not been a shot on target again, so although we might be a little
Y todas las
bit,
minas gritando por
a
él.
little bit dull going
¡Oh,
forward,
no,
we
tú eres
rock
Gabriel! ¡Gabriel, el de
Absolutely.
Piña! Sí,
Defensive
el de...
mentality, right?
No, el de Tocopilla.
Exactly.
Gabriel.
Someone wise once said that.
Gabriel, el de
you're right.
Piña, el
We picked the
el
wrong
pololo
game.
la
Millwall
rellenito.
QPR, 4-3
De la
draw.
rellenita.
You say that, we've got the job done.
That our first win.
Got the job done.
Ya, veamos.
Win.
Ponle el tiro a la botella de agua, pues weón, por
Players
último
are
vamos a
happy,
mostrarla, weón.
Lots of green ratings.
Puta
Sea
la
of
wea.
green. Sea of green.
Y continúa.
All fairly
I
good
mean,
stuff.
Ya,
got a lot of games
creo que
coming
ya
up.
estamos con
But
eso.
also, we're coming to a transfer window as well, so
Estamos con eso, ya vimos varias
potentially
cosas de las
a
nuevas que
chance for
trae.
us to
El juego
to
está
make some
bastante
signings,
bueno, buenísimo.
strengthen
Me
the squad a little
encanta esto y lo único que genera es que
this
tenga
guy,
más
again.
ganas de que salga luego la wea.
Dave Penny jumping in down my front. We just won.
Albo,
2-0.
dame tu autógrafo.
I'm just slated, right.
Albito, dame tu autógrafo.
Let's just
Así que por eso,
Making
Albito
Albito Adicto,
in the chat
después
and
de eso
in
no,
the
no
game.
volvió más a Osorno, no porque no le haya gustado la ciudad.
right, was absolutely
Lo
outstanding.
que pasa es que dejó muchos
And then
embarazos.
you'll see, keep an eye on the end
Muchos
press conference
embarazos.
option as well, because there you go. It was
El
grayed out
2004,
for
fue el 2004.
given enough questions to press
El
officers
2004 fue a
happy
Osorno
in the press conference.
y dejó un embarazo.
Away
que nació el
we
2005.
go.
No, miento, fue el 2003.
And now,
Dejó el
before we
embarazo, el
leave the
2004
stadium, we've done
nació
the
y el
press
2005
conference
tenía un
before we
año.
leave the stadium. Another reason why the match day flow is altered a little bit. Sometimes you would have to wait until you would
Y
see all this
finalmente ya lo que le
information, then do the press
comentaba,
conference.
cómo
A lot of
reaccionaron
time,
los fans. Esto es
managers are just sort of
importante, weón.
dragged
Los
from the
fans,
dressing
weón,
room
son
straight into the press
son
conference
jodidos,
before they can
weón.
leave the
Hay un
stadium.
fan,
This
weón,
is
que se llama Albo
always
Adicto
the
que
last thing you see. So,
puta, está ese pedazo en
so yeah,
Twitter,
you'll
weón.
see a mix
Quiere
up in the
entrenador de un
way
equipo.
that we approach things in the game as well.
La Cami no le dejó ir para allá.
So
No hablé, weón, que está la
How was
feña,
this game?
mi
3
feña al
days
lado,
ago?
weón.
these boys are going to be absolutely knackered, aren't they?
Pero la feña, pues weón, la feña no va a cachar que estáis hablando de que.
Jump
O
into
a no
these
ser,
things
no,
before we jump
a no
into
ser de que
the
tengas
game.
una super
Sure, we
dota en
want to see
tu
a
casa,
player
weón.
profile, didn't we?
Absolutely.
Mira que
So let's have a look
si te
at
sale el premiado, weón,
player profile. Now,
sácale
obviously,
provecho, sácale provecho.
you know, we're all familiar with the attributes, we're on duty stuff.
Acá
One
está
thing
los datos de
I
los
saw-
jugadores.
we saw earlier was this. So let's expand this a little bit. This is the coach's report.
Ya,
You can see here,
el
you can
reporte
change the role as well.
del coach
So you can see here it's for the,
es
for
bastante
the
más
target man, who actually
amigable
recommends
que el
roles to
actual
go
de
in.
Football Manager,
One
porque
thing as
acá,
well
por
is
ejemplo, para llegar a
this-
estos
this
pros y contras tenés
polygon
que apretar un
will
botón
change
más,
depending on what
tenés
sort
que
of
hacer como un
play you've got.
ejercicio
So
más
if I go
para poder
look at
obtener la
Tom,
información.
he hasn't played enough games to get one.
Y
Right,
vas
there you go.
bajando y vas viendo
Kiko Firmino. So there you go. You can
la
see it's
información
changed
completa
to
del
reflect
jugador, por
his
ejemplo,
sort
este
of
Kiko
role and
femenina
the sort of things you want to see from him. So because he's a wing back, more attacking the defender, you're
tiene
looking at
un
how many
montón
key
de
passes he's
potencial en
making, how he's linking up
un,
with midfield. Wing backs we know love to get a ball into the box. Where how many assists is he
es
getting?
un jugador natural
so yeah,
en varias
really, really helpful
posiciones,
to sort of base your,
es
your planning
un
around
gran
the
jugador
game.
para la mayoría de
what
los
else
equipos
do we
de
wanna see?
del
We've got a bit of time.
campeonato. ¿Por qué todos se quejan del entrenamiento, weón? ¿Por qué chucha todos se quejan del entrenamiento?
It's a good
Ya los
point. We didn't
entrenamientos no han
actually look at
cambiado.
training, 'cause that's probably why
Peñita, mentira, pero algo nunca dejó
before we
embarazada a
made
alguien,
that
pero sí tuvo
tactical
relaciones
switch.
con las fanáticas. Ay, qué
So you can
weón.
see here, lined up.
Ay, señor.
What else can we
Yo
show?
no dije eso, Albito
Let's look
Adicto,
at
eso
club
fue
vision
el
as well,
Mac.
which was obviously one of the things that was
Yo no he
really
dicho
important
nada,
last
weón.
year. Still really important. It's,
Acá
as
está
you
la
saw
visión
in the
del club,
recruitment
que esto
meeting,
también
forms the
tiene
basis
un
of the
punto
sort
que
of players that they're
cambió.
looking at and trying to recommend to you. So that's,
Como siempre es
that's
súper
really helpful
importante
as
la
well.
cultura del club,
Nice
Again,
T-minus there for us, Tom.
el plan a 5 años,
We failed to reach the
fin de
fourth round
la
of
temporada
Carabao Cup.
actual, ahí te va
We're
diciendo lo que
disappointing in the
necesita.
league. It's all going well.
El
It's all,
estatus
you know, all
está
good stuff.
decepcionando el hombre aquí,
Definitely, mate.
el que está jugando.
Yeah, yeah. That's what it is.
Las reuniones de
right.
ojeo,
We're not playing
porque
tonight.
son
that's
malos,
fine.
culiados. No es chiste.
That's fine.
Good.
We're, not,
We can get that
we're-
rest in.
we're knocking on the door of the playoffs. We're level on points and level on goal difference with 6th place. So
Y actualmente está séptimo.
a
¿Cachai?
win
Tiene el
in the
mismo
next
puntaje
game
del
when the
Blackburn.
two teams above us
No sé por qué
lose.
está enojado, weón.
We are absolutely laughing. And Blackburn have lost as well, and they're the team right above us. So
Exactamente, tiene el mismo puntaje que el
A couple of
Blackburn.
people again pointing out, Tom, and we mentioned it right at the start, but for anyone that's sort of jumped in, the game is so much quicker this year.
yeah,
It's incredible. It really is noticeable as soon as you get into it.
Yeah.
Just the changes again.
El
under the
muchacho
hood
de la
means
izquierda,
that
este que
the
está acá,
game
el
will load a lot
blanquito,
quicker
el
and
blanco,
you'll, spend
el
less time
papel.
waiting to get into the action.
and also
El
we're
papel de
on, like,
impresora.
our own setup, right? These aren't,
Está diciendo que el
usually
juego está
we'd be in the
mucho
office
más
and we'd
rápido
be in a controlled environment
que
where
el
we can make
anterior.
sure the hardware is
Y eso,
like
eso se
top of
valora.
the range. We can order in new equipment.
Católica
like,
gana 2 a
top
0 y
range
dice
graphics
Maximiliano Cuadra, ¿cómo está
cards,
Maxi?
bulk
Bienvenido.
up RAM, that kind of thing, all the stuff
Si la
that-
feñita le
that
pregunta que si la ayuda es
you need
bastarda,
to run,
tienes que decir que sí, Albo.
you know,
O si
PC
no, la Cami te
games
saca la
to the
chucha y te
highest
manda a dormir
level,
con el
and
perro. Alan
this
José
is
Vallejo,
just
¿cómo
a,
está?
you know,
Tengo clase
pretty
en
average setup, and
Está
you
en
can see
vivo
we're
Ibai
just
con
zipping
Neymar,
through
tú,
things,
la media
processing
inglesa,
really
y no sé
quick.
cómo
So,
estar en todos lados a la vez. Saludos,
just
Alan,
let you
pero
know
esto lo puedes ver resubido después,
Well,
po, hombre,
in
si no...
response to that, some people saying how
Nadie te va a
Leeds got
decir
loaded.
¿Por
We
qué?
have
A
multiple leagues
ver,
loaded.
Ibai con Neymar, weón.
Obviously,
¿Qué
it's
tiene
not
Ibai
the
con
same
Neymar
setup
que no tenga
for
yo?
purposes of
¿Ah?
the stream,
O la
but,
media inglesa, ¿qué
we
tiene?
have
Ah.
certainly quite a few leagues going on. at the time.
Sol de América va a estar como
Yeah,
ratón de
Countries
atrás,
in
weón.
my ear,
Todo
lovely
el-
stuff.
como
So,
ratón.
it's
Todo el
not just that
partido,
we've got
weón.
one league and we're
Seguramente,
just all
weón.
smashing
No,
through it.
probable.
This is a fairly standard setup.
Pero hay que
when it
tener
comes
ojo
to
con esos
we're
equipos,
all from
weón.
home, we're all on different Wi-Fi.
Oye, puedes estar todo el rato
Again,
como.
it's-
Puedes estar todo el rato como
it's
ratón,
fairly
pero te
seamless,
sale
right?
una, weón. Y
Yeah,
te cagan.
absolutely.
Sí.
One bit of good news.
Anda, sacarte
Kenny
el gol.
Jackett said we're doing all right. So
It's nice, apart from the
Mira,
fact that we're
acá
under pressure, Watford
la
manager,
presión
but, yeah,
de la prensa
it's
we can
fine.
go for that, that's fine.
It's fine. We're also
está
second
complicado
favourites
el
in this.
tipo.
I'm
Bien
just
malito
saying,
para
but it's
jugar.
'cause we're
Bueno,
away,
anda como
right?
yo nomás.
Because we're away.
Yeah.
Let's keep going. Let's. Well, I want to get back-to-back wins, and then I'll feel a bit more.
Reunión de ojeo.
At ease with
Estas
how we're
reuniones
doing.
de ojeo son tan pajeras a veces, weón.
One more screen request, Tom, before we jump into the next one.
Yes, mate. What do we want?
finance
Ya,
screen
vamos a dejar
is
hasta
one
aquí
that's
el
heavily
directo.
suggested. Before
Okay.
you jump into
Sí,
that,
vamos
though,
acabando.
the
Vamos terminando. Si
finance
ya
I've
vimos
got
lo más
has
importante.
changed.
Así que espero que les haya
Yes,
gustado.
which we
Muchas
haven't
gracias
had
como
a
siempre
sign,
por ver.
of course.
Y a la
We'll
noche
bring it
estamos
in
con
now.
SI
Yes,
Town
con
Night.
P6 Mundial 2014,
There you
Mundial
go.
2010. Ojalá
One of
que
the
ganemos
things we
alguna
should have got
hueá.
on the back of the box, really.
Ya, nos vemos muchachos,
Incredible things. But
cuídense.
yeah, jump into
Cuídense.
finance, Tom, 'cause people
One
Nos
other
vemos.
thing that's changed,
Adiós,
real
adiós,
quickly,
adiós.
the
Un
squad
saludo a
icon.
Osorno.
Little shirt number on the back.
Un
there.
saludo a Osorno. Gabriel dejó
Shirt
huella en
number.
Osorno. El 2003, ya se los dije.
Right, finances.
Adiós.
What- anything-
Chao Matías,
I mean,
chao Alan.
There's not a lot.
Chao Alvito, chao a todos los
that's
que
doing it.
están ahí,
Obviously,
todos los que
it's
le dieron
more
like, todos los que
financial
se
stuff this year,
suscriben.
as we said.
Hasta pronto.